Hello guys, Obnoxious here, just doing a quick video on the tools I use for soldering and just doing my switch stuff in general. So this is my soldering iron case. This is one I got 3D printed off of Thingiverse. It's just a holder for, well, these tips. They're TS100 tips, but this is a pine cell. Does not really want to come out right now. This case doesn't fit amazingly when you have the sleeve on. There we go. So this is my soldering iron. This is a pine cell V2. It is has the updated firmware and it has 28 volt USB-C. I'm using I think it's a Ugreen 240 watt USB-C PD cable. And then I'm using I'm not sure if I can get it on camera. Probably not. I'm using like a PD31. I'll have it in a Discord as well. I'm gonna have a Discord in the description where I have everything linked. And you'll be able to find it there, but I can't get that one on camera specifically. And what else should I show you guys? So this is Flux MG Chemicals 8341. I use this all the time, pretty much for everything soldering related. Always using that. Screwdrivers, I recommend the LTT big size screwdriver, and specifically for like switches and consoles I recommend the precision screwdriver, but I love to have this one as well for around the house stuff and just like bigger stuff like Xboxes and crap, and PlayStations, whatever. For removing thermal paste, especially between like capacitors and switches, I like to have these two brushes and pair them with isopropyl, like isopropyl alcohol, however you pronounce it, IPA. I don't know where my bottle is right now. It's an MG Chemicals bottle. I'm trying to find it. It's gone though. Oh, here it is. I'm blind. So, oops, I smoked my camera. But right here, it's 99.9 with a spray bottle. And for scraping that 0 point, I like to use a knife like this. You can find this on AliExpress with like a bunch of pointed tips like this. I find they work perfectly. I'm planning to maybe switch over to using the Ant grinding pen potentially in the future when I have the right tip size. But as of right now, I'm still using this. The tip for the blade just fell down there, but I'll deal with that later. These are the Vampire Tools flush cutters that I use for removing the railing from around the APU on the switch. And these are nice, made out of carbon steel, made in Japan. Really nice quality flush cutters. They're mini ones though. And then this is the Vampire Tools screw extractor, mini tool extractor, and they're also pliers. They're really nice. Really recommend both of these. I recommend the whole mini set they have. They have like a full mini 4-piece set. I recommend grabbing that whole thing. I like to also use those flush cutters for cutting the back shielding. I actually have some Vampire Tools scissors on the way, like they're V shears for cutting them. Right now I use these Scotch scissors, but these are going to get replaced with some V shears, like the 11 and half-inch ones. And I think these are Hacko tweezers, unless they were like falsely branded, but I got these on Amazon as Hacko tweezers. These are my favorite style. And then I also like to use black ceramic tweezers a lot. Any kind of black tip ceramic tweezers, and I like getting the replacement tips and everything. And these are great. I love them. Oh yeah, and then the Ant grinding pen. Using this to practice kamikazes, you really need the 0.2 millimeter head. And what else? Yeah, I really recommend having a USB-C multimeter thing. I forget what you call this, like voltmeter. It just tells you like the volts available on a USB-C data line, right? You can see here 28 volts. It's very useful for detecting problems without actually having to really do much, because you can just read the USB-C power. For solder, I highly recommend this stuff here. One sec. It's got a little fucked up, but I recommend getting the spool. But this is about an $8 pocket pack. It's MG Chemicals No Clean 6337. The spool is a lot better of a deal. I recommend that instead of this, but this is a lot cheaper if you're just trying to get cheap stuff. What else do I use? This is MG Chemicals Low Temperature Solder Paste. This is 138 Celsius. Needs to be kept in the fridge, honestly. I need to put it back in there. But I really recommend the whole iFixit like toolkit. And like this, like stuff like this, like these spudgers are super useful from the iFixit Pro Tech kit. Same with these plastic ones. These are all really super useful. I recommend buying a Xbox heat sink clamp tool installer thingy. You can get these for a few bucks online. They'll be really useful when you open an Xbox. MG Chemicals Super Wick No Clean as well. Great stuff for removing solder. A reminder, I also have a Discord again that has everything linked in the description. Double head cotton swabs by MG Chemicals. These are great. So here's the soldering iron. Then here's the Hacko cleaner and holder. I highly recommend this. It's like 30 bucks on Amazon. I think that's mostly it. Trying to see if there's anything else I forgot. Right now I use these fucking stupid lights. They're like from a different microscope I had, but I'm gonna switching out those lights soon, so I wouldn't recommend that one either. Kim Tech wipes combined with alcohol for removing flux and stuff, and trying MG Chemicals flux remover. Right now I use this kind of like chisel style tip on my iron, but I do like the cone tips a lot. A lot of people hate them. And here I have like a knife tip, cone tip, whatever. I'm trying to think what else. Oh yeah, heavily recommend a grounded work mat. You want this to be connected to ground. If I can move this, you can see it actually here connected to ground. The mains ground. You want it to be dissipative. And then you also want a wristband as well that's connected to mains ground. I'd also recommend a foot mat even. You want to take ESD safety pretty seriously. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I should show you guys. I think that's probably it. Yeah. Thanks for watching. Once again, there's going to be a Discord in the description with everything linked.